Thank you for tuning in to Cube Incorporated's weekly podcast. In this week's news, Cube Inc. has acquired an over 50% market share of the entire galaxy. Cube Inc.'s competitors in the Polissaman Empire and the hegemony of Rochester are stubbornly trying to hold on to their shares of the galaxy. But loyal Cube Inc. customers, do not worry. Using the vast wealth of our market share, we shall continue to expand, whether you like it or not.
My thought is, while this war is going on, I want to hop on attacking the Polissaman Empire and Alphalan Dynastic Union. Big goals that I would want to capture. This wormhole right here would be extremely valuable for me, because this allows me to hop between the south and the north very effectively. That'll hopefully allow me to kind of bottle up the empires over here. So my thought, our fleets are right over here. What I can do, yes, this area is unprotected by my fleets, but what I can do is go to this wormhole, hop through it, and then use that wormhole to kind of go up through here and hit their capital and deal with this area. We're kind of on a clock here. We don't want the hegemony of Rochester to take too much, and they're definitely winning this conflict, so basically our goal is to contain them from getting too many things. I basically am like completely ignoring my economy at this point. Just because I can't be bothered to think about it. I'd love to see what their fleets look like. Oh, I have enough intel to just directly look. Fantastic. So they are using plasma weapons, so shields would be good. Disruptors, shield penetration, that's fine. They have powerful shields, decent armor. So this empire is heavy into lasers and plasma. They do have a little bit of missiles. Their smaller ships are kind of mass drivers, missiles, and stuff like that. Okay, they do have some torpedoes. Okay, so we want some point defense. We want a lot of shields. All right, so let's go ahead and design some ships. I have unlocked my new battleship, so we can make something for that. Maybe I could get strike craft. I do have good strike craft. Shield penetration, good damage. Yeah, let's get like a carrier battleship. They don't have strike craft, so we can do point defense like this. 14, 9. So even with their shields, I think gamma lasers would still be good. It's our highest tier weapon, so it's still better than the railguns, even though they get a penalty to damage. And this helps us deal with their hulls as well, which we do still have to get through. And then I can maybe get some missiles, since they don't have much point defense. And then, oh, I have really good shields. That's nice to know. I am gonna get an upgrade for my armor soon. Auxiliary fire control, I suppose. This is the Cube Swarm battleship, so we'll go ahead and save that. I could get like a stealth fleet. That is the question. Do I specifically design a stealth fleet? That sounds fun. I think I will. For this one, I won't. Okay, so I have a torpedo cruiser that's all about getting up close in their face and trying to mess up their big ships with their torpedoes and then take out their little smaller ships with their lasers. Cloaking strength 1. So I wouldn't necessarily want to rely too much on my shields on this one, since you get penalties to your shields with the cloaking stuff. So having good armor on this would be good. So this is the S for stealth, the S charger. Do I go like a missile destroyer? Okay, so we got this little S missile. Okay, and then a Corvette design, just for variety. Maybe I could get some railguns. Like these guys are for taking out some shields and stuff. Or it could be a missile Corvette. Like up close swarming ship. I think that makes more sense for that evasion chance. Okay, so we have the S laser, the S hunter, the S missile, the S charger. Very cool. Then let's get another battleship, and this one will all be just big weapons, maybe. Battle line class battleship. How many medium slots can I get? I could do the swarmer. Absolutely saturate. That sounds fun. I'm just gonna design it because I want to. The volley cruiser. That's good. We've gotten a bunch of new things. So I like the idea of getting this S fleet, which has our stealth ships. Kind of the question would be, do we even include the bigger ones? Smaller fleet equals better stealth, and the whole fleet would be slowed down. So if we went for only corvettes, like dropped the S cruisers and just went for like a nice, really small fleet. I guess the big thing the S cruisers give us is a damage sink. How much am I committed to this like stealth fleet? Let's start with the smaller thing. We'll build this. I should be building more shipyards. And I need more naval capacity as well. So we're gonna improve a bunch of our star bases here. Let us get another fleet. This one's just gonna be like cube swarm, battle line, volley, charger, eliminator, and let's get another fleet like this. Don't think I'm gonna have the naval capacity for all of this, but that is okay. I'll find a way to get more naval capacity. The S fleet, so that we know it's for our stealth. So this will be a cool fleet. I'll use that to kind of harass enemies behind their lines and stuff at some point. Okay, we're gonna get to see this fleet in battle. Oh, I might actually just be able to look at their designs directly. These disintegrators are not going to be good against our ships. These are only shields. So that's unfortunate. Our lasers would not do as well against these. But I still think the lasers are better, even with the damage reduction, because they deal a lot more damage. We are going to declare war on you. Let's go ahead and deal with these guys. And our first target will be getting this wormhole. We'll get this fleet to go take out that wormhole. And this fleet to go over here. So now that we've secured this system, let's go ahead and pop down this way and go take that. That planet's decent, so we'll definitely take that. So the armies can go over here. You move on to this starbase and take that out. We've captured this down here. You might be able to just bomb this planet so we don't have to wait for our armies. Where's this? Small ship over here. That's okay. This planet, yeah, I think we're fine. I do need to remember to keep building up my armies. Never want to run out of those, since I do take quite a few losses. Okay, you've dealt with this world. Good job. Let's go take out their capital. Keep going up this way. We took this world. There's one more up here. How much? These ones we could probably bomb, but we might as well just take them with our army since we're so close to it anyways. Do we bomb their capital world? Yeah, it's a pretty strong defensive position. We'll work on bombing this capital. Oh, this is a Ecumenopolis. That's cool. Have fun with getting bombed. But that is very neat. That's 14,000 pops here that we can take out. These armies should be fine on their own. We'll take out that station. Go down here. We'll just kind of deal with this whole little cluster. These systems are occupied by that one empire. That makes things we can't occupy stuff as easily. So let's just try and get ahead of them and kind of take some stuff if we can. Okay, this army has dealt with all of that. And then you get over to here. Ooh, new tradition. We can pick up our final tradition tree. Versatility is not bad. I'll go for versatility. Sure. Okay, we are invading their capital. Let's continue on. Little fleet over here. Where is this? Over there? Yeah, that's fine. Have fun with that. We have captured their capital and are beginning the destruction of the remaining population there. That is a juicy amount of pops turned into cubes. That's huge percent of their economy wiped out. Okay, so we've gotten all of that dealt with. Let's get over here and deal with this fleet. We've destroyed... Oh, they occupied this. Are we going to lose control of this system now? That's okay. Is there anything we really need to secure over here? I don't know if it's too important. We're just trying to be kind of annoying, I guess. It's this stuff down here that's the main things. Let's get more armies on a bunch of our planets for that naval capacity. Ooh, quantum catapult. Interesting. Oh, they have a second Ecumenopolis? Wow. These guys are quite built up. How is this fleet? This fleet's doing good. We'll bring it over here just to kind of start dealing with some of this stuff. I'd love to get gateway tech. Are there really no gateways in this galaxy? I thought I enabled gateways because I would really like some. Wiping out their armies on their second Ecumenopolis. And we will add more cubes to the pile. Another 8,000 cubes. Or, you know, I don't know the exact conversion rate. Oh, hi. Nice try. They really should not have much left. They have 14,000 population left. Ooh, energy generation is actually, like, somewhat becoming a problem. Let's, I don't know, build more energy districts. Every planet gets an energy district. There's a big pirate fleet here, which is actually decently strong, which is ironically enough protecting this planet, because this fleet right here is not quite big enough to deal with it. I suppose I could add a few battleships onto this. I would say that we're making good progress against the Plasman Empire. And then once we kind of deal with them, we'll bring our fleets up over here and finally deal with this annoying space dragon. This territory up here is occupied by the hegemony of Rochester, so we won't actually be able to take this until they end their war. They don't actually have claims, and what type of war are they even doing? Overlordship. Okay, so they'll make a subject is what they're trying to do. That's fine, because the type of territory they're going to get a subject on will be super weak and insignificant. I am a bit bitter about this wormhole that they managed to capture from me. It's one of those ones that I can just get in the early stages of the conflict, because I'll want to kind of position strategically. Like this wormhole over here, I'll need to figure out, that's probably here is where that connects up to, because I don't know where that one is. It has to be. That's the only explanation for it. This wormhole connects to this over here, since it's the only two I haven't explored. Where's their capital? Their capital is here. My thought for the eventual war with them, I know this is a little early since I'm still dealing with the Plasman Empire, is I just let their fleets do whatever they want. I gather all of my fleets into one massive death stack, and I just go for all of their big worlds and absolutely devastate their economy. Then they won't be able to pay for their fleets, and I can find wherever their fleets are and deal with them. So this brand new fleet we've just gotten is getting its first combat, and we can go deal with this fleet as well. You can get that, or actually go down here and deal with like this stuff. You can go here. They took like some of our systems down here, which is actually, this is funny. This little region of the Empire right here, this is like some of the most hotly contested territory across the entire galaxy, because we conquered it once and then we lost it in that war in the previous episode. And then they've kind of pushed into here and taken some of it, and then now we're taking it back. So this is like so many hands have taken this territory. That's really fun. I like little stuff like that. You can just, I don't know, get all of this for me. Our new battleships in action. Good work. All the pop-ups. There's so many pop-ups. Ooh, whoa, there's a lot of alloys in this system. One of those molten forge things. Round nut. That's a crazy planet name. Imagine living there. Yeah. Where are you from? Round nut. Production target complete. We can get 1,500 influence. That's crazy. Are we gonna hit this next target? Yeah, we are. And we need to make sure we're still downgrading these star bases, since we are getting too many. Ones that have anchorages we want to kind of keep. Ooh, they have one of these deep space citadels. Not anymore. Not much left of the Plasman Empire. I think this might be their last world, apart from this one up here. So we have these two fleets. Let's go ahead and take out this pirate fleet now. Okay. We'll deal with their pirates for them. It's a little bit of a bad battle, actually. Ironically, the pirates might have been the hardest battle in this entire war. That's kind of funny. All for this one little planet. Let's deal with their final couple of fleets. Oh, they made peace. So let's see what the result of that peace deal is. They just took a couple of stars, and then this is a subject. Okay, so that instantly ended our war with them. So that's a good thing that we declared war on them when we did. They actually, ironically, saved them from a far worse fate in a lot of ways. So they have a few refugees on a couple of scattered planets. Oh, they actually had some pretty big planets over here. So they have 6,000 pops remaining that managed to evade us. Otherwise, all of this doesn't matter too much. So let's go ahead and get this fleet over to here. Oh, so these are now cleared up. We can actually take the rest of this stuff now, which is cool. So we'll get these guys repaired. What do you mean you can't? What do you mean you can't move here? Oh. Uh-oh. Does this quantum catapult work? Because I think I'm going to use it to get out of here. That's actually really convenient that we have a quantum catapult because these systems don't actually connect up. Annoying the way these borders work out. It limits our kind of movement, but it's also fine. These fleets down here get up to our wormhole, and yeah, let's get these fleets up to our wormhole. Oh, are you stuck as well? This one has no option but to go ahead and do this return. Oh no. Uh-oh. That's awkward. This fleet's really stuck. We didn't get a truce, so their borders just instantly closed. That's awkward. I guess the only thing I could think of is to downgrade all of these star bases. Disable this production. And then if I hit return, it'll go missing in action. That's awkward. But at least we can get our fleet out of this weird little encirclement. That's annoying that we didn't get the truce, and truces give you free border access. So let's go ahead and catapult these fleets out of this weird little pocket. We actually got some use out of that quantum catapult. Yay! You ended up over here. Okay, we'll get these two guys repaired up. That's funny. That is hilarious. I'm so glad they built this. We got our armies back. We'll get our armies over here to this wormhole. Oh. Oh no, are you stuck as well? Dang it. They're spawning back over here and not... Oh, these have cloaks. Yay. Okay, I can just cloak my way out of here. Okay, this fleet's repaired. That fleet's repaired. Let's get both of them over to here. Jump drive, jump drive. No, 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 no. We gotta get jump drive. Jump drive. Yes. Good. Say goodbye to your last couple of things. Oh, dang. This one little star system is gonna be annoying to get. I should probably get my little S fleet. This is actually the perfect use for the S fleet. Is to slip behind borders and deal with these annoying little things, actually. So that's great. And jump drives, of course, can be used for that as well. You can build up this. Get over here. We're going to go deal with that space dragon. Okay, we got our fleet back that was trapped. Oof. Energy is a problem again, as it has been for quite a bit. Oh my gosh, so many planets. Let's continue the abandonment. So much micro to like just get rid of stuff. That helped a bit. Let's check out these worlds because these ones are probably quite expensive. We probably want to abandon these. Just want to make sure we're getting jump drives on everything. We'll get the jump drives after we finish off this. We have not upgraded our ships for quite a while. Ooh, impulse thrusters. No, no, no. We want that. Thank you. Let's go finally deal with this space dragon. Pretty sure we should be fine to deal with this now. Okay. Sky Dragon vanquished. We have slain the dragon protector of the Athol system. Though it put up a tough fight, it proved no match for our mighty fleets. Now the denizens of Athol Jor will have to face their foes as equals, no longer safe in the knowledge that none can get past that dragon. It appears that the body it left behind is a veritable treasure trove for our science units, who believe they can find a way to synthetically produce the dragon scales. Very good. And now, you have no choice but to be bombarded. Okay, we've got our S fleet over here. Let's get a admiral on it. You go ahead and cloak and sneak through to one of their systems. That's a nice use for cloaks, so we can bypass their borders and deal with this remaining little federation. Oh, okay, we're doing the invasion of their capital. Very good. Oh, wait, what? Fledgling sky dragons are attacking my capital system. That's not good. Deal with those. Ah. Okay, well, that was fine. We have dealt with their capital world, and now all that's left is to deal with this. And we are uncloaked, so that's good. This battle here, S fleet is getting into actual battles. Very good. Dealt a decent blow to them. Let's go take their final systems. End of the Athlan Dynastic Union. We have one final empire to deal with. I mean, technically the Plasman Empire is still around, but only technically. As a vassal, I should probably take a moment to kind of organize some things. Their capital world is quite strong, and they've got an orbital ring that they're building around it. And of course, they have their big fleets. I think I'm probably just going to disband all my science ships for now, because the notification spam is getting freaking annoying. And at this point, the benefit is meaningless to me. This run is almost over. And then leaders, I guess I could like put them on planets or something. Have fun. I don't even know if there is research on these planets, but might as well get some governors, because I've not really been doing anything with that. I should probably keep disbanding some star bases. Okay, now I need to figure out, like, how am I going to organize this battle, conflict, whatever. I think we'll just go ahead and get our S cruisers in this fleet, because I do think this fleet is quite useful. We'll just keep making this template. Oh, we actually can't afford more. Good to know. We'll just buy a bunch. Yeah, we basically can just upgrade this. Another heavy industry. Upgrade that. Boom, boom, boom. 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 Yeah, we're just going to keep getting that alloy production up. We're making 500 a month, which is not enough. I'd like 1,000 a month. I want to be able to mass produce stuff at like an absolutely insane rate. We'll probably just start replacing a bunch of stuff. Like at this point, research is not going to do anything for us. So I might kind of just like replace things that are not doing alloys with alloys. Like who cares about research? We care about military production. Society. Actually, you're heavy industry now. You guys are heavy industry now. You are also heavy industry. You are too. Welcome to being heavy industry. And you are actually as well. Have fun being heavy industry. Everyone's heavy industry actually. So, yeah. This planet, I'm just going to go ahead and abandon because I don't think that's worth it. One Ecumenopolis abandoned. Where's the other one? This one. This one's actually producing a good amount of alloys, so I guess I can keep this. So they have this fleet over here, 32,000, which is really close to this wormhole. How is this fleet looking? 57,000. Let's get an admiral. Cool. So I think that should be enough to deal with this stuff down here. Just a single fleet. So you can hang out over here. We'll get up. Oh yeah, right. We need to get upgrades for everything. Forge subsidies. Let's go ahead and get that. We can drop these two. We can get that for more resources from jobs. Reactive armor, dragon scale armor. Ooh, that sounds cool. Let's get dragon scale armor. I need shipyards out here. Advanced shield hardener. We don't have... Oh, we do have 0. Cool. Let's get that. Oh yeah, we're making 1,000 alloys a month. Yes. More alloys. I require the alloys. Upgrade the fleets. All of you figure out, get upgrades. You over here can get upgraded. I'd love jump drive capacity on every single fleet. Okay, this fleet now has jump drive capacity. Fantastic. Let's get an admiral for you. How many commanders can we have? We can have 1 more commander. So we'll get it on you. Cool. We've got another fleet ready to go. 56,000. I guess what are all of my kind of front lines? Like I need to get... What's the fastest method of getting to their capital? I could go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Like up this way. Or I could go... Oh, this wormhole's really important. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So this approach like right here. And I want to get like all hands on deck to just like absolutely wipe them out. So this is about 268,000 fleet power approximately that's sitting on their capital right here. So we currently have 324,000 approximately. If we were to death stack, we would want to have a couple of other front lines, and they do have some other fleets like this one down here. So yeah, once we get upgraded, I think we're gonna like make a mega death stack. So I think we get all of our fleets together and we rush down to their capital from here. On the way, we'll capture this starbase. We will leave 1 fleet over here, this one, to go take that wormhole and then go over here. That's kind of the plan. And I guess our stealth fleet can go around and just pick off some of their smaller systems or something along those lines. And once we get these upgrades, which is going to get us better armor, that'll be even better. So yeah, we're getting Durasteel armor on these ships. Commodities, consolidation. We are on target. So our S fleet is actually getting quite powerful as well. So this would be a nice kind of harassment. I don't know if we'll get much more value out of it than we already have, since I think this is kind of just going to be a more conventional conflict. We won't have to worry about border access as a problem. I guess this fleet can kind of be a take risky battles behind their lines without any support. And if anyone gets close, we just turn on that cloaking and then they can kind of just slip out of their range. They have an inferior economy. We're still equivalent. Oh, hey, why are you not doing espionage? Don't stop that. It'd be nice to get to the point where it says that they have an inferior fleet. I suppose I could keep getting a... I think I'd probably expand the fleets I already have. We are over our naval capacity, which is increasing the cost by 1%, which is fine. We will just get more anchorages. If we just go wildly over our naval capacity, I don't even really care at this point. I think they have kind of all of the refugees from everyone across the galaxy that has fled from our cubization of the galaxy. This fleet's done upgrading. Very good. Let's go ahead. I think that's everything. So you guys. So that's most of our fleets. We're going to go to here. And then we have the S fleet, which I suppose we could get cloaked. You're gonna like go over here and ambush them. We'll get my armies to also follow. So we'll have a little cloaked hidden invasion force to just pop up somewhere else. and be extremely annoying. There's this army, which can get over here. We could summon a dimensional fleet. Oh, that's powerful. Yeah, that was a good thing that we did that. Let's go get that. Where could this go? Maybe this could go down here or something? What's the fastest thing it could get to? There's this. That's not too far. We'll get it to go up over here, I guess. Reinforce that. That was a good grab. I'm glad I thought of that. Policies and edicts. We're gonna get astral shielding. We're gonna get shield boost, ammunition, explosives, reactive armors. We don't actually need the sensors. Energy damage, that's gonna be really good. Cool, all of those. I think that is everything beyond maybe getting this into position, which will take a while. Don't think we're gonna get any more ready than this.
Diplomatic alert. War protocols initiated.
But we shall finish this in the next one. Thank you so much for watching, and with that, goodbye.